Okay, I'm not going to waste any time. We cannot wait till the 27 minutes that is actually remaining to. Okay, in that one I will just quickly go into trading straight away. And hello guys, and how are you doing? If you're watching this video, this is BeaconFX Trade, and I just want to focus on what we will be expecting, from the market. We're looking at some forex pairs and also gold and silver, that is XAUUSD. Okay, XAUUSD and also XAGUSD. Okay, and although I've already taken some profit from earlier this morning, it was actually a scalping, so we had to quickly scalp the market to pick one or two from it. And let me see if we can. All right, and here it is. So this is what we did. Let me quickly show you guys so you can see. Okay, these are the trades we took so very fast that we had to take these ones this morning. Today's 24, so all these 4 trades are the ones we took, and no matter how it is, I want to go to the let's go to the history so we can see how many pips we actually did make, although still considering yes, the possibility maybe after the close of this candle I'm still going to continue to take a buy on XAUUSD. I just wanted to stop just to be able to record something meaningful for the team this morning. And yes, the direction we took was quite okay. And before let me quickly go there, then I will come back and talk about this information that I placed in the live chat. Okay, so here we go. All right, so it's not much. The silver is just 20. Okay, let me show the date. Today is 24. The silver is just 28 pips. Of course, it's still gonna move. And gold is 77 pips, and Nasdaq was 17 pips, while GBP USD was 11 pips. So irrespective of how that was done, and we still have CAD JPY as the only trade that is still very much active. So let me check the CAD JPY, then think about how we are gonna go, how we can deal with the. Now this is the CAD JPY. I'm actually selling at this moment, so hoping it's going to drop, and here will be my TP. Yes, so if it does that, that's just about 22 pips, which is not much. So CAD JPY, and I hope this is okay for us. Yes, for a stop loss. Okay, so gold, I am going to take another buy of gold after this 34 seconds that is remaining. That's how it works from here. Okay, so I'm just hoping, let's wait a little bit, then we take the trade. 13 seconds remaining, 10 seconds remaining. Okay, 4 seconds remaining, and here we go. Okay, that's a buy, and this is a buy. Then the same thing can also be applied to silver too. Okay, yeah, the same can also, yes, the same can also be, the same measure can also be applied to silver, and I'll show you why I did that now. Okay, because if you go to, let me quickly show you. All right, now you can see, right, it's populated. Okay, so now I'm back at buying XAUUSD and also GBP, sorry, XAUUSD. So hope it goes in the direction the market that it has analyzed. But majorly, I want to quickly go to the intelligence section of the member area, then go straight to the economic calendar. Okay, now you see XAUUSD is leading, with a bearish move. Okay, and it has 70% confidence, right? Now, if you look at the full reasoning here, these are the reasons. So if you're a professional trader, I'm very sure you are going to understand how all of this moves, or what all of this is all about. Okay, and you have to be, yeah, permit me to say at this moment that you have to be, if maybe you have taken any of our course at the BeaconFX Academy, yeah, the BeaconFX Trade Academy, you would have, definitely you will understand how all of this works. But yes, if you still need me to give you some little information about this. Now, this is a gold is actually bearish. Why is gold bearish? Because the US dollar has strength. It's a USD strength post claims data weighs on gold. All right, yeah, so that's it. And also US dollar, so XAU is bearish, US dollar is bullish, but that still doesn't change the fact that from our desk, um, once we recognize a pullback, we can actually and also take it and see how we can also benefit from it. You see, there's a lot going on in the financial market than we just sitting down and look, or hoping that it is only and until we do it in the pure technical analysis, then that is when we can become successful, or when we can trade successfully, which is not. Okay, yeah, which is not. And anyway, let's keep looking. Let's see, let's see where the market will definitely go to, the direction the market is going to go to. If it were for me, I'll say keep going bullish so that we can make plenty of money against the original trend. And if you're asking for the original trend, can go to the yes, we can go to look at the higher time frame of XAUUSD, or even all of these pairs that maybe we have traded, or based on what the market is actually telling us fundamental wise. So it's common sense to have common sense. It's a good common sense to be able to know where the market is, what the original trend or bias of the market is. Sorry, the original trend of the market. Okay, so bias can be, if the trend is bullish, bias can also be bullish. Bias, maybe minorly, can also be bearish. All right, so that's one thing that I just need to explain to anybody watching this video. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is, okay, you know in the financial world, there's a lot, and before one could actually get to where we currently are now, having this idea of putting stuff like this together, definitely, you know um it's not a day job. All right, now look at the strength of the market, original strength of the market. I'm telling you, just like the institutions are having it. All right, so if you click on all, you get to see the US dollar has the highest confidence. And if you ask why, these are why. So if you're a student of BeaconFX Trade, Academy, definitely you will get to understand why all of these things are, why they are happening. Okay, let me just do it this way so you can see. Okay, now I think this is good, right? All right, now you see the narrative, the regime, the relationship, the capital flow, the historical analog, the scenario, and the confidence. Okay, now each, has their, what's making them to, yes. And look at the total here. Okay, that's how it calculates for every other, asset. Okay, and after everything, you get to know which one is tradable, which one is not tradable, and it works. 100% works. It does works very, very well. So that is the wisdom, that is the knowledge, that is what we have been able to, put together. So let's go back to the chart. Let's see what we have. What's the market saying? What is the market saying? I was going to take an entry, and this is what we have done with XAU USD. All right. Okay. So let's just hope it goes in the purported direction. The stop loss is actually high. So I want to put the stop loss so that we are on the same page. Okay. Okay. And also the TP and the SL. That's the take profit and the stop loss. Oh, excuse me, that's 4. I almost made that mistake. I was not looking.